Hello and welcome to another video. Alright, so in this video I'm actually going to be starting my Custom Worlds Let's Play. I've been playing around with some settings and I've got some settings that I think I like, but I still want it to be a surprise. As you can see, I've been playing around with the settings in this world, but I want it to be a complete surprise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these settings, but I'm going to generate a completely random seed. Now normally the seeds in Minecraft, when you just randomly generate them, or you leave it blank, it generates 2 to the 48th power numbers of seeds. But there's actually more possibilities of seeds. So I am actually going to use a random number generator and generate a completely random seed from the total amount of seeds that can be generated in Minecraft. Alright, so let's do that first and then we'll make the world. So the first thing that I need to do is determine whether it is going to be a positive number or a negative number. So I've got a random number generator for integers, and we'll say that 1 is negative and 2 is positive. So that's going to determine the first part of the seed. So I'm just going to click Get Numbers, and it gives us 2. So it's going to be a positive number. So the next thing that I need to do is get the actual numbers that I'm going to use for the seed. Now for this, it's not going to be the full range of Minecraft seeds, but it'll be pretty close. Not quite 2 to the 64, but it'll be very close. So we are going to generate one random number, and it is going to have 19 decimal places. The reason why I'm using a decimal place number is because you can't generate a number in the trillions without it, but you can generate a number to that many decimal places. So I'll just remove the decimal place, and then the number that I get will be the number for the seed. So we're going to hit Get Fractions. Alright, and this is the number that we've got. So it's going to be that number without the decimal, the 0 point, and it is going to be positive. So I've gone ahead and put the seed number into my settings that I've made. I kind of want to keep them a surprise for now. Maybe after I'm done, I'll release the settings so that you can generate worlds that are like this for yourself. But I just want this to be like a complete surprise, not just for me, but for everybody else as well. So we're going to create a new world now. I'm going to call this MAXEAMANLAND. And we're in survival, and we're going to import the settings. And you'll see that's the number from before. And then we're going to hit create. Now this is going to take a little bit longer than normal to load. Alright, so we have spawned into our world. I can see right away that I'm spawned right beside a ruined portal, which is interesting. Let's have a look around and see what kinds of things we might find. First of all, definitely have to check the ruined portal chest. Some interesting stuff to start out with. The mandatory wood punch. I see some sheep over there. Wondering if I can kill them and get enough wool for a bed. Killing sheep with a shovel. It's not the most effective weapon. I need to luck out with this one and get 2 wool, or I won't be able to make a bed. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Too bad for me. Alright, I guess I gotta find some more sheep. Very cool floating island over there. There's gonna be lots of that kind of weird stuff happening in this one. Oh, there's a village over there. Or mine, sugarcane. One thing I did was I made sure that the structures will generate more often. So there's actually a village here and another one right over here. So this looks like a good place to start out, actually. There's going to be lots of food, free access to beds. I'll build my base somewhere more interesting in a bit, but this is a good place to start.
In the name of piracy, I claim this hay for myself.
Oh, this is a desert temple that spawned inside the village. There's villagers over there, but desert temple over here. I'll need a pickaxe before I go in there. Okay, time to make a crafting bench. 1 wooden pickaxe should do.
And now it's time to start digging my way down. I know there's some of you that are out there just wishing for me to fall for the trap and step on the pressure plate, but unfortunately, it's not my first rodeo. So I will be just breaking it.
Alright, let's see what's in here for me. Ooh, emeralds. That's pretty much the most useless enchanting book ever. Nice, golden apple. Lots of horse armor. I'm just gonna mine some of this stone so that I can make some better tools.
The temple has been raided, so now it's time to get out of here. I guess since all I have to defend myself with is a wooden pickaxe, I should probably find a bed, eh? This place will do nicely. Nice safe spot. Wake up! Wake up! There's an emergency! I need to go to sleep.
Alright, that's one night down. Gotta love looting from villagers. Alright, well, as interesting as this area is with the two villages right next to each other, I kind of want to move on, find another place to build a base in. I've never found deserts that interesting, so let's move on to somewhere where maybe we have a little bit more unique generation or something like that. I was kind of hoping that I would spawn in a mountain biome because the mountains in this overworld generation are just nutty. Wow. Look at that. What even is this? There's floating islands all over it? Giant cave mouth? I think I might have found my base location. This place is cool. The cave doesn't look too scary. It's just got water so mobs won't spawn. Let's try and climb it. It's gonna be nighttime soon. Cool. It's a big area up there as well. I like this little ledge though. Should I make my base here or should I go up to the top?
Well, I at least have to go up and check it out just to see.
Doesn't look like there's quite enough room up here for a good base. Alright, down on the ledge it is. I'll start by sleeping in my stolen bed.
Okay, so here we are on day 3 now. I've just been thinking about exactly what I want to do with this space. I know these mountains are pretty cool. I like the fact that there's a village just down there that I can use. I also really like this other mountain on the other side here. And I'm kind of having plans of what I want to do with this. I was thinking about building my base in such a way that it goes kind of up to those floating islands and bridges across and bridges all of them together and then works its way down inside the other mountain as well. So it's going to be something along the lines of these two bases connected together. That's obviously the big grand plan for later. Right now I kind of have to start with something a little simpler. So I think the right thing to do here would just be to move into this cave as just a temporary base. I still haven't made any tools yet. It's day 3, so here I am using bread to get some dirt. The poor times in Minecraft. That's okay. I'm hoping to end my poverty soon. There's a nice set of poor man stairs until I get something better. It's not quite as big as I thought, but it'll do for now. Alright, now to finally get myself some tools. Okay, so I'm going to start by leveling out the ground here a bit. Alright, so several pickaxes and shovels later, I have managed to hollow out this cave. Got rid of all the dirt except for that, I guess. And I've walled in the entrances. There was kind of an alcove there, so I left that. Obviously, this is very rudimentary right now. It's just a cave house, but I will be decorating it a little bit more later. Alright, so now with that out of the way, I've got my safe location. It's time to get some food sorted out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have been very annoyed by the sheep sounds the entire time I've been making this. So I am going to go and move the sheep. So since I want their incessant baaing to be far away from my base, I was kind of thinking about starting the process of bridging over to the other mountain. And I see that there's a little island right there, kind of halfway in between. So my plan was to bridge out this way to that island and bring the sheep out there if I can build a fence around it. And then I will have a little sheep island halfway between the two bases. So let's start that now. That's perfect. It lined up exactly. Now I do want to set this up a little better than this, so I'm going to expand it outward a little. Okay, so that's done. And just for sake of ease of getting in and out rather than using gates, I've got the old fence on carpet trick. I put it all the way around, and since I had black and white sheep, I made use of that. Here we have the ILO sheep floating in the sky. I do have another problem. I don't know if you can see over there. While I was building this, I ended up getting a pillager raid spawning. Now I don't know if I can take them out because the little iron that I did have, I spent already on making a bucket and shears. I guess all I can do is try. Alright, so I got rid of everything I don't need. I'm going to see if I can do this. This was a bad idea. They are powerful. I have an idea though. So they're just out of range of the fire, so I figure if I can drop this sand down there, they might stand on it, and that might give me a chance to light them on fire. Alright, I got them both on fire there. Nice. Mission accomplished. Ah! And then I lit myself on fire. Well, it was messy, but I got it done. They won't be pillaging anymore. Okay, now I think I want to redesign my entrance just a little bit. I'm tired of hopping up these dirt stairs that I made. A few fences to finish it off. That's a lot better. The other thing I'm going to need is a way to get up to the roof. I think right here is a good spot. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this area for. I could maybe do a tree farm or something up here, but the main reason I want to get up here is because I am going to need it to eventually bridge up to those islands. That's going to be a project for the future. But first, I'm going to need better than stone tools, so I need to start a mine. I think I'm going to start my mine in this little alcove here and just kind of go straight down. One of the disadvantages of having my base up so high, I've been digging for so long and I'm only at Y70 now. Finally found some iron. This is long overdue. I miss iron pickaxes. Can't believe I'd ever say that.
Okay, so on my way down making my mine, I got down to about Y38 and I have actually run into a stronghold. You see, there's a secret way to be able to get the strongholds to generate essentially in an endless repeating labyrinth. And that's what I've done in this custom world. So essentially, once I get down to this level, it's just going to be strongholds everywhere. Now, I do want to get down to Y11 in order to be able to hopefully find some diamonds. So I'm just going to mine right through this stronghold as if it was part of my mine. On my way down though, I noticed that there's a chest here. I wonder what's inside. Oh yeah, some protection finally. Better than nothing. Well, I have made it. I am down here at Y11, but as you can see, I am still inside the stronghold. So in order to mine, I'm going to have to be careful until I at least get some weapons and armor, because at this level, I'll still be mining through bits of stronghold. I'm not sure how high it goes. I'm probably just underneath it, but it is still there, so I'm going to have to be very aware. I seem to have mined my way into a library, so I'm going to give it a little bit of an explore here. Check the chests out at least. Power 3, not bad. I think I may have found a dungeon. It's like my own mini mob farm. Alright, let's see what's in here. Alright, a name tag. Breaking bookshelves is going to be an easy way to get the books I need to make my enchanting table later.
Sure beats farming cows forever.
Well, my inventory's full, gotta head back. I gotta say, that's not a very productive mining session.
Oh, hello. What do we have here? How did you get up here, sir? I think he might be trapped, which is good, because I can take advantage of this and capture myself a villager. He'll definitely come in handy later. I just gotta keep him safe. Put him in a little cobblestone box for now. Make sure he can't be hit by lightning. And I've got my own pet villager.
So I've just gone and leveled out most of the main area out in front of my base, and I realized something. I don't have any water up here at all. I guess that means I'm going to have to go all the way down the mountain again and get some water. Oh well, here I go.
Alright, and there we go. We've got a wheat farm. Now I won't have to rely on robbing the villagers to feed my sheep. I also made myself a little waterfall so I can get down and up from my base a lot easier. It's not quite as good as a bubble elevator, but it'll do for now.
Alright, so I managed to scrounge up enough iron through mining to make myself a full set of iron armor. I've got my base, my starter base is sort of on the way. I've got my wheat farm for my sheep, and my sheep out there on their floating island. I think that's it for this episode, so I'm going to end it here, and I hope to see you in the next episode. If you like this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time.